Mathria has just requested an IO node link with you.
Well, oh, that's emails again. The I/O nodes are used to receive information from other programs not in your vicinity. When a non-local program wants to communicate with you, its icon will appear on the left-hand side of the screen and the nearest I/O node will brighten. To activate an I/O node, face it and press the Action key.
Tell me about I/O nodes.
I/O nodes are how programs communicate when not in the vicinity of each other. I/O nodes, like most objects, require a permission set to activate. The segmented ring surrounding the reticle will indicate what permissions are missing. To activate an object such as this I/O node, face the object and press the Action key. I believe that's it.
You do not have the proper permission set to activate this object. This way, user.
Why am I clicking why am I pressing the button for emails all the time? Permissions. A segmented ring, figure 1, in the center of your screen will indicate which permissions an object requires to be activated. Missing permissions are marked as red, and permissions that you already have are marked as light blue. Your complete inventory of permissions, called a permission set, is displayed as light blue on your lower HUD display, figure 2. That's in the middle between shield, not shield. Usually that looks like shield, but it's in between energy and health. There is no shield in this game as far as I'm aware.
Activate this help program to learn about archive bins.
Tell me about archive bins.
Archive bins can contain permissions, emails, help files, and subroutines. Like most objects, they require a permission set to activate. To activate, face the archive bin and press the Action key. One useful note: an empty archive bin exhibits no item nodes. That about covers it.
Archive bins are storage devices that contain downloadable items such as permissions, subroutines, and emails. All items require energy to download. Item nodes can help inform you of an archive bin's contents without accessing them. Red nodes represent subroutines, green nodes emails or videos, and blue nodes permissions. If no item nodes are present, the archive bin is empty. Press the Action key to activate the directory of stored items. To download an item, press the corresponding number on your keyboard. Note that multiple items may be downloaded at once. Downloads in progress can be cancelled by pressing the Escape key.
Looks like you don't have the proper permission set to access this archive bin either. Wait, I've got it here somewhere. Here you go. Now that you have the proper permission set, activate to download an item from an archive bin. Select the corresponding number on your keyboard.
And that's permission 2 and now 3 for us.
Follow me back to the IO node. You now have the correct permission set to receive the message from Mathria. To activate, face the IO node, then press the Action key.
Connecting to IO grid. Alan 2, you must obtain your disk before proceeding.
What do I need a disk for?
It will be your primary weapon against the corruption. Node deactivated.
Handling a disk is tricky. I strongly suggest a quick combat tutorial. Follow me. Mathria has prepared a practice arena for you. The data stream leading to the arena is on the other side of this force field. Unfortunately, the binary bit operating this socket is missing.
Binary bits are used to operate socket switches. To activate a socket switch, face the binary bit while near it and press the Action key. It is common to find a socket missing its binary bit. Look around. There is a good chance a powered down binary bit is located nearby. To transfer energy to a powered down binary bit, press and hold the Action key until the bit comes to life, also indicated when the colored meter on the screen fills up.
Tell me about energy transfer.
Periodically, binary bits lack energy to operate properly. To transfer energy to a bit, face the bit, then press and hold the Action key. When the meter displayed in the HUD fills up, the transfer is complete.
We can also freely move around, apparently, while doing this. There the little guy goes.
Tell me about binary bits.
Binary bits are simple on and off switches. To activate an object such as this binary bit, face the object and press the action key.
Now activate the bit to lower the force field. To be transported to the combat training arena, step into the data stream.
Yes. Also, I think I totally forgot to spend my points. Just realized.
To pick up your disc, face it, and press the action key.
I will also continue with the combat trade. Now, we also have a warning here about illegal program termination. A warning, do not attack civilian system programs. If a civilian system program is derezzed, you will fail your mission due to an illegal program termination. When equipped with a weapon such as your disc, your reticle in the center of your screen will indicate which programs are civilians, figure 1, and which are your enemies, figure 2.
Good. Now before we get started, use the patch routines to restore your health and energy to full capacity.
Patch routines will provide you with health and energy. To activate, press and hold the action key. Health patch routines, figure 1, will replenish you with a limited amount of health. Energy patch routines, figure 2, will replenish you with a limited amount of energy. And infinite patch routines, figure 3, contain an infinite supply of energy. As far as I know, there is no infinite supply of health, though I have never tried to test out just how much health is in this orb right in front of us.
Activate the help program when ready to start the combat training.
Also, we can move around doing this from basically any range once we have activated it.
Tell me about using the disc.
It's good practice to save your progress before entering into combat situations. Please do that now. Step onto the battle ring when ready.
Save and load. It is highly recommended to save your game often. To quick save your game at any time, with the exception of when you are racing light cycles, press the F5 key. To quick load your quick save, press the F9 key. If you want to save multiple games, press the escape key to access the save game and load game menus.
To throw the disc, click and release the left mouse button. To recall the disc, click the right mouse button. To steer the disc in mid-flight, click and hold the left mouse button. Moving the mouse will influence the path of the disc. To use the disc as a melee weapon, click the left mouse button while holding down the control key. To block an incoming enemy disc, press the right mouse button. Practice using the disc against this combat training program.
The disc primitive. Auto guidance. By quickly pressing and releasing the fire key, the disc will be automatically guided towards the enemy target. Note that it's really not that much of a guidance. It's not full on auto aim and you can just throw it anywhere. Manual guidance. Manual control of the disc is achieved by pressing and holding the fire key while steering it with the mouse. Recall and block. To recall the disc or block enemy discs, press the disc recall/block key. Melee. Finally, by pressing the disc attack modifier key while pressing the fire key, you can perform a disc melee attack. Now, if we block this, his disc is going to go awry for a small amount of time, which gives us a window to deal damage uncontested if we don't miss.
When a program is derezzed, a core dump containing energy, health, and quite often permissions and subroutines is left behind.
Core dumps. When enemy programs are derezzed, they leave behind core dumps. Core dumps contain energy, health, and often permissions and/or subroutines. The energy and health available in each core dump will diminish over time until it eventually reaches 0, causing it to disappear. Retrieving a core dump immediately after defeating an enemy will award the greatest benefit. Core dumps that contain inventory other than energy and health exhibit small pyramids inside the glowing orb. To pick up a core dump, face it and press the action key.
Wish to continue practicing? Activate the switch to res in another combat training program. Enter the data stream when finished.
This has permission 7 for us. Also, if you move too far away from these, I think it cancels. So you cannot do those once started from any range. I don't see any purpose in continuing. We will be saving here and returning. Where's everybody?
Oh no, the corruption has breached this sector. Follow me to exit user.
Oh, that was close. But I did kill both of them with one shot. Yeah. Apparently, either everybody has gotten corrupted or fled. There were a lot less enemies here than, well, NPCs, more or less. So hopefully they escaped. Oh, another enemy.
Step on the platform.
Also, something that I initially did wrong, it specifically told us, but it is important to note that we can only block discs. We cannot block other attacks as far as I'm concerned, which means that these guys, which are not throwing discs, they are throwing something like a ball. We are going to get access to that weapon as well. I don't think that's a big spoiler. The game has a lot of different weapons. Yeah, you cannot block those. Also, I have yet to encounter any enemy capable of blocking specifically with the disc. Code alert. Yeah, corrupted. That's what I thought. Now, oops, wrong menu. 5 is what I wanted to press. Now there is an email here. Also, these do cancel as well when going too far. This is from the March of 2003, the second number here not being the day, it's a year, by the way, from the NCOM IT to all personnel virus alert. Unfortunately, not everyone has updated to the new virus protection software, and as a result, an unknown virus type has corrupted many systems on Group 7 lab server. We are working on the problem right now. Thank you for your patience, IT department. There's one more over here. I believe nothing down here. This is also from March in 2003. Until further notice, do not upload or download files to the central source code server. We are doing our best to quarantine the virus, but its aggressive nature is making it extremely difficult. It's really unlike anything we have ever seen before. Sorry for the inconvenience, IT department. Well, you guys better have backups. Now, there is a health patch routine, but we are not missing any health, so nothing here for us to really do with it for now.
Something's gone horribly wrong. Rami failed to transmit a data packet to my user. He must have been corrupted. He was so young. So many cycles left.
Poor Rami.
Greetings, program.
Yeah, let me shed tears over Rami. Hey there. Okay, let's continue.
The only way out is up through here. In the next sector, there is an archive bin that contains a subroutine that will enable you to jump higher. This way, user.
There seems to be no crouch jump like Counter-Strike-esque.
Locate the archive bin and retrieve the subroutine stored inside.
Oops. Subroutines. A subroutine is a self-contained little program that can be installed into your system memory. There are 3 families of subroutines. Combat subroutines can modify primitives into a wide range of unique weapons. Defense subroutines can add varying degrees of armor protection and also virus protection. Utility subroutines give you additional capabilities. For example, the YAMP, figure 1, is a utility subroutine that will enable you to jump higher. Yes, so the reason why the disk is called a primitive is because it is just sort of a base form of something. There is weapons that turn it into different sort of variants of disks. We will see those